You are welcome back to class with Edu Ada. Now, on a series on fraction, we'll be considering basic operations on fraction. And under this, we'll be talking about the addition of fractions. We're talking about addition. If you are to add fractions, what do you do? How do you go? So if you are adding fractions, how do you go? Addition, of course, means summing up two or more fractions together. That's what addition of fractions implies. So if I have 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 3. Upon means over. So 1 over 2 plus 1 over 3. What we look out for is we check the denominators. Don't forget in the fraction we have a numerator, and this 1 is our numerator, 2 is the denominator. Likewise, the second fraction, 1 is the numerator, 3 is the denominator. So what do? We look out for the LCM. What's the LCM of 2 and 3? Your normal method of finding LCM, you have this, you check 2 in 2, 1, 2 in 3 is not possible. You write 3, because 2 cannot divide 3. That is an approach in finding the LCM of numbers by the use of tabular method. So here we go again. 2 cannot divide any of these numbers, isn't it? Then we'll move to 3. So we have 3. 3 in 1 is 1. 3 cannot divide 1 is still 1. 3 in 3 is 1. So our LCM will be what? 2 times 3. And that is what? That is equal to 6. So our LCM here is 6. Draw this. You put 6 down. I haven't drawn this and written 6. You check. We are dealing with the denominators first. 2 in 6. How many times do you have 2 in 6? How many times will 2 divide 6? 2 will divide 6 3 times. Your multiplication table, 2 times 3 is 6. So 2 will divide 6 3 times. When I haven't divided this, I haven't checked this, how many times 2 will go in this 6? That is 3. Then you multiply times 3. So when you divide, whatever you get, you use to multiply the numerator of that fraction, and that is 1. So 3 times 1 will give you 3. Plus, you do the same thing here. This 3 in 6. How many times do you have 3 in 6? That is 2. Then you multiply this, the numerator, times that, which is this 2. 2 times 1 is 2. That becomes 5 upon 6. Do you get that? 5 upon 6. That becomes our answer. Let's look at another example. We have 2. Second example. We have 5 upon 6 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 3. We can have 3 fractions added together. Yes, you can have it. So what do we do? Just check out for the LCM of the 3 numbers. If you look at this now, basically LCM means what the 3 denominators will divide without any remainder. That is what the LCM means. So here, instead of trying to go through the table, drawing the table and looking out for the LCM, that will be a long stress. Let's look at the 3 numbers. Look at 6. Look at 6. Look at 3. Look at 2. What number will 3 of them divide without any remainder? These 3 numbers, they will divide 6. they will divide 6 without any remainder. 6 is inclusive. 6 is part of the numbers. 6 will go in 6 one time. 3 will divide 6 twice. 2 will divide 6 thrice. So you can pick any number that 3 of them can divide. Another person can decide to use 12. All these numbers, they are multiples of 6, 3, and 2. So what you are looking out for is a multiple of 6, 2, and 3. And it could be any multiple. So always go for the smallest multiple. Our smallest multiple we can use here is 6. So we pick 6. 6 in 6, the first denominator is 6. We'll go in this 6 how many times? That is 1. So this will be times 1. 1 times 5, you have 5. Plus 2 in 6, that's 3. This times 3. 3 times 1, that's 3. Plus 3 in 6, that's 2. This will be times 2. And that is 2. So what do we have as our final answer? Let me write the answer here. Permit me to write the answer here. So you have 5 plus 3. That is what? 8 plus 2. That is 10. So I have 10 divided by 6. This gives you final answer. We can break this fraction down. We've not gotten down to breaking down a fraction. We'll do that in another video. So let's look at an example of subtraction of fractions. Subtraction of fractions. Subtraction. Let's talk about subtraction. How do we go? It's the same approach, only that the signs will change. Only that the signs will change. So you have subtraction. Subtraction of fractions. So if you have 1 upon 4, okay, let's use this. 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 4. What do? You still look out for the denominators. The denominator, the LCM or the multiples of 2 and 4, the LCM here is 4. A good multiple to use is 4. You can say 2 times 4, you have 8, you use 8, it's good, but 4 will be the LCM. If you use 8, good. So 2 in 4, that is 2. This times 2, isn't it? In fact, I will want us to use what we have here. Anytime you don't know how to get your LCM, just multiply the two denominators or denominators involved. Here we are going to be having 2 times 4, we have 8. Can go that way to find your LCM, use as your LCM. 2 in 8 is 4. This will be times 4. 4 times 1, 4, minus 4 in 8 is 2. This will be times 2. So 2 times 1, that is 2. And that becomes 4 minus 2. It's not plus. 4 minus 2, that is 2 upon 8. 2 over 8. Now you can leave your answer this way, or you still divide. Just like this, you can divide. 2 here is 5. 2 here is 3. So answer will be 5 over 3 here. If you divide this, 2 in 2, 1. 2 in 8, that's 4. So your answer will be what? 1 divided by 4. And that gives the final answer for that question. What if you have the last example before we go? You have 2 whole number in case you have a question that is in form of mixed numbers. You have two whole number 1 over 2 minus one whole number 1 over 4. What do? Consider the two whole numbers. You can first, two things can be done. You can decide to convert the two fractions back to improper fractions, or you work with them the way they are. If you want to work with them with the way they are, good. Look out for the whole numbers. The two whole numbers there are 2 and 1. Subtract them first. You have 2 minus 1 minus 1. Then you draw a table to look for the LCM of 2 and 4. Look, the multiple, and that is 4. 2 in 4, 2 is times 2. Let me use this times 2. 2 times 1, you have 2. Minus 4 in 4, 1. This times 1. That is 1. So your answer becomes what? 2 minus 1 here is one whole number. 2 minus 1 here is 1 upon 4. And that gives you your answer. If you have any question, you can ask me. You can just endeavor to post the question on the comment section on my channel. Kindly subscribe as you view these videos and share with friends. If you want to reach me for classes, for comments, anything, questions you have, reach me on this number 08164869470. You can reach me with this number on WhatsApp, on Telegram, and via call. Thank you.